more than broccoli, and it's so good. But it takes so much expensive cheese, which I like to eat just by myself like a little mouse outside of soup. So it's like a sacrifice, but it's a good cause. I want to go check it, but I know she's not ready. Just the tiniest bubbles on top. But Beacon Pines? Beacon Pines? It's been a little while because I got stuck into Stardew. Oh, yeah. Let's play a Beacon Pines. I'm gonna have to really try to remember what was happening. I should give you like a last time on Beacon Pines. I have to turn it up a little maybe. Previously on. There's good rain sounds. Okay. It's coming back to me. Not a lot happened because the last time I played, frozen veggies talking to Panda Melties. Yes. Okay, so the last time we actually went backwards and like reversed things that had happened. And now we're having a sleepover at our new little cat friend's house because it started raining outside really, really hard. And now I have to remember the voices that I did for everybody. Oh no! Okay. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Oh, what a cozy little room though. Things, clothes. Back.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. That's honestly really interesting. Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Heck yeah. Is that a little radio? Oh wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation. I don't remember which parent she's talking about.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks. Flowers?
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Oh, we got pungent!
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you've moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. Those flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Oh, big jump. I say like she's a real cat. You have to say big jump. See, Luca noticed. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? My alarm for my broth is going off again. It's like my third one. Should I go check? Should I go check the stock situation? Also, what is the difference between stock and broth? Is stock like an ingredient and broth is something you can consume by itself? There's like a war going on Twitter right now. I saw it in the TTRPG space about, is broth soup or something? I don't know. I don't know where I fall on that. Is it boiling? Give it another minute. Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. Is broth soup or is it an ingredient for soup? Is stock broth? Or is stock a thing by itself that could turn into soup? Where is the line? I don't know. I'm serious. Stock isn't broth because stock is thicker than broth when you add water stock. Oh, that's true. That's true. That makes more sense. See, it's confusing because you can get like dried stock blocks. I know they're called like bouillon cubes, but like that's supposed to make, I don't know. I usually have broth on hand more than stock. Until now, because I'm doing it myself. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? Sorry, I keep interrupting this very important conversation for soup talk. Sorry, tiny fictional children. Broth isn't soup because you can buy bone broth in tiny little cottons with straws like apple juice. You can? That's upsetting for some fundamental reason. I don't like that. I don't like it. I mean, theoretically, you could pour whatever you wanted into a little thing and drink it with a straw, but That's why it's not soup. You know what? I'm with you on that. I'm with you. Like, for sure you can pour broth into a cup and drink it. Especially if you're, like, not feeling well. But I don't know that that makes it a soup. It's a broth. I'm becoming more determined on this. On that note, I'm gonna go check my stock real quick and see if it's boiling yet. Oh my gosh. I will be right back. You can have tubs. Great news! It's finally boiling. Great news number 2, the house smells like vegetable stock. Just like a cozy vibes in the air. Now I can finally turn it down and it can do its like main job, just to simmer for an hour. Okay. So proud of my stock for finally boiling. And now back into some family trauma, looks like. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
Oh, I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? Look at these little children having such a deep conversation. The little walk. guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you'll try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. Don't hold a grudge against yourself. So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. It's something I figured out on my own, though. Gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Look at her tail, it's all puffed out. Why can't we just stay somewhere? Rah!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
Dang! There. Wow. I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure. I'll walk you out. See you and Rollo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in. Chapter 5.
Oh.
Friendly Feud.
We made it to chapter 5.
The air was heavy with a hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Rollo, blessedly alive. Good news. This is where it branched. Yeah. See, before, Rollo was in trouble. Also, yeah, Rollo got captured and was being held at the factory. And we were trying to communicate with him on the radio. We went to the tree house, and the bully kid, whose name I forget right now, looks like a little gerbil maybe, who got all messed up because of the goo, was hiding in there. But the factory people, the company people, creepy, surrounded us, and it was over. It was all over. But then we got the chance to go back and use a different keyword. here. We got away. And then Rollo was okay. And then we made a new friend again. This is going much better. Look at this beautiful garden. What a nice little house. Except for the part where it's next to
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Yeah. I don't trust them. Look who it is! Oh my gosh, look who it is! Do you see her? That is a friend right there. Oh! Hey Dawn, tracking down a lead? You bet. I love her so much. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo! So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yup, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. What a weird phrase for a kid to use. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
I didn't mean to walk into your face like that. I thought we could talk again. So sorry. Glowy mushrooms. I'd better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. I just forgot where the treehouse was, so... Oops. Everything is so quiet and closed. And that person is still there reading. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens! This is no time for fractured friendships. Oh no! Oh no! Is Rollo gonna be mad at us for making a new friend? Is that what's happening? Oh, spying time. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all... decided? Same. Anytime I went to the wrong direction, I got a pop-up like that. I better not dilly-dally. I've got to get to the pharmacy. Apparently this is not the way to the pharmacy. Literally same. I wish I could get that pop-up like in my own house when I walk into a room and forget where I was going. which is either because I forgot what I'm doing in that room or I just wandered away from what I was actually supposed to be doing and was like, where am I going? Where am I going again? How did I forget so fast? It'd be so helpful. Yes, sir. I'd better not dilly-dally. I've got to put my socks on before my toes freeze. That would just be like helpful pop-ups. The only good kind. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We're all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No? That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we got all sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. This guy is giving off real Elon Musk energy, I have to say. Do not like it. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. He's grinding in chat. Everybody hated that. Oh, cool lean time, just a little bit. Gotta do a cool lean, and no dilly-dally. Rolo, are you still up there? I'm sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I was right. The book reading alligator person is always right. I'm just a little late.
Rolo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried. So I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. And now he has to be told that he wasn't there because Luca was at a new friend's house. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, the storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's house.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
Oh no. It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. 'Cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your Gran doesn't even care. Uh-oh. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rollo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa is right. Uh-oh. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my Pa is still around. No!
The words hung in the cold night air. Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
No.
But it was too late.
Oh, Luca, Good night, Rollo. No. Dang it. Yeah, they caught up all right. Oh. So sad. This is the price for saving him. We rewrote the book so that Rollo would be okay, and that we wouldn't get surrounded, and...
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Bo. Yeah. Rollo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend. Wait, I gotta get a good angle on it. Do a real good kick. Yeah. Ooh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family. Oh, this is a hard place to kick. I want to kick it down the stairs. Oh, it will not let me. Oh, alright, enough kicking the ball. Just one more. If Rollo still thinks I'm going to the festival with him, he can shove it. I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Weep. Aww, I don't want to get that one. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? Fine. I just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. Gotta run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
You gotta get that oatmeal, my dude. You gotta get that oatmeal. There's nothing worse than cold oatmeal. Whew. The suddenness. Get that oatmeal. Okay, still not going that way. I bet Rollo's still gonna go to the festival. Ugh. It's gonna be miserable. Oh, no, I gotta work it out some more, I guess.
Luca dozed off again.
Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rollo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So, your plan is just to sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. Gran, what are you up to? If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
That's a mood. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Oh, I have to kick it at that book, I bet.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often.
Aww.
Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca? Another little friend came to see you. Girl named Beck Modwell. She said you met yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. Told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh, she seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. All right then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table. In case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse.
Little buddy.
He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source.
The what now?
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour. Make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here.
What is happening?
Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
Oh, geez.
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame.
That's such a good visual, but Horrifying.
Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames.
That's the worst logic.
They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within.
Who is it?
Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant.
No.
The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Lucas staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone.
What?
What does all of this mean?
Same.
Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Thank you for giving our pet a little slurp. Oh, they're loving that slurp. Look at them. Oh. If that's not Gran, I'm gonna yell. Mom? No, dear. There she is, the icon. Our grandmother. Resplendent. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rollo fought about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. Mm-hmm. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Gran, the wisdom. Accept. Oh. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rollo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he is the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I love her. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain after a little lunch. That was backwards, but it's fine. Alright. I love you, Luca. Love you too. So cute!
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6.
We made it to chapter 6!
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
Oh.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.
Gotta find Rollo. Oh! There you are. Luca. Rollo wanted me to... I forgot that was a deep voice. Rollo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. The goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So, I'm doing him this one favor. Now, I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. It's obviously the library. I forget which way is
The
what.
road
Oh, that's
leading to
out.
be a sort of natural
Yeah.
barrier.
Oh, look at this! It's so lovely, and I don't trust a bit of it. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an exuviae. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. Now I'm suddenly wondering, like, is this a world where, like, are there little versions of these animals that run around, like, on all fours? Or are there just, like, bugs? There's obviously birds, because I can hear them. But is there, like, a little chipmunk running around, but also this chipmunk in a dress? I always have these questions with these little games. Animals are all tiny humans. That's upsetting. I didn't process it while I was saying it. Until after. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. Town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fitz. I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Gosh, I could go for some lemonade. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. Sign reveal? But why? You don't want to miss it. I don't know, I kind of do. Unique New York. Unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my biggest ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Ugh. Too many teeth. Gotta limber up the old gab box. Don't call it that, maybe. You nervous? Oh, heavens, no. Well, break a leg. Give me the grip. What was that? Give me the grip of a sock? That was so fast, I didn't catch it. I'd rather be anywhere else when it happens. Yeah, I have a bad feeling. Just lean here for a minute. Give me the gift of a grip sock. Give me the gift of a grip sock. Give me the gift of a grip sock. I was just looking to see if my captions captured that. And one of them was grip stock. Ain't moving.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
I love the character design in this game. Hey, Jeff, everything alright? Oh, yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Ain't just right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't ya?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Ha ha ha, every single time. Yup. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Haha. Huh. Interesting to know. There's balloons on the trash can. Seems a bit much. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. Okay. What is it today? Nope. Nothing new? Okay. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the foul harvest. I had my doubts about Perennial Harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. It's all for show. Don't trust them. Okay, see, this is a little bird person. Definitely a little bird person, but there's birds singing in the trees. Questions? Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying. I wanted to see what all the festival fuss is about. I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. Yeah, it could be a little duckbill. Ducks, famously, still birds. True, true. So what you got in there? Books? Of course. True. Are there only quacking bird people and not chirping bird people? That would be a really weird dichotomy. I was able to return the perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed. Hey now, hey now. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't gonna harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Suspicious. I can't remember where the library is. I know it's not up here, but I want to spy on the cafe. Oh, the cool teens are here. Hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
Sariel became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. What? Hey, Luca. So you're done at the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Oh, that's Griffin. Nothing at all. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What's that mean? It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Census taking, emergency services. Childs, why do you know that? That child's special interest is civics. Library. But I don't see a Rolo. Is there a special back room? Wait. Are the new editions new?
There were rarely any actual new additions, simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. It smells so much like soup in here. Just like good vegetables. But I can't eat it. Hi, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon toward the end. Don't do it. Did you know Hank Atomic's Shrinko Ray doesn't technically shrink stuff? It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered. So it just looks shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo. That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers, please. Oh, right, sorry. Oh, and there's a penguin! There is a little penguin pal. So cute. Hey, Luca.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. There's a second riddle? The first. Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
on Planet Farpool, you may take issue when the 5th king dies. You'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. Okay, this is clearly about Hank Atomic. There's gotta be an issue here somewhere.
Luca grabbed the 5 pillars of success from the shelf.
Oh.
Luca grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide, from the shelf.
Oh gosh.
Luca grabbed 500 meals for 1 big pot from the shelf.
These are all
Luca grabbed 500
These are all potentials, but I feel like it's gotta be a comic book.
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf. Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5 from...
Oh my gosh.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4 from the shelf. Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5 from the shelf.
That one's it. That one's gotta be it. Right? Ah, you found it!
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rollo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo. Now, let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a grift.
He continued flipping.
Only found in Grub Cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in Grub Cart. Griffin Grub Cart? Griffin Stand? Griffin. Griffin's Grub Cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's Snack Stand. Aha! Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then? Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Delightful. Hey, Griffin. Did Rollo come?
Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy! I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Lie down, bed, head time. Oh, thank you. I will enjoy my mysterious animal children adventures. I hope your head has a less bad time after you lie down. Thanks for hanging out. Yuck. It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rollo wanted to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just...
Luca tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Ugh, that could have gone very wrong. Oh, come on.
He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
Pick up when you need some pep, near the fountain up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is getting to be a whole thing. Beep, boop, bop. Bop, boop, beep. This way. I assume. It's the only fountain. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rollo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Hard. We're just racking up these little things. Ugh, I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. Takes flight but has no wings. Am I misremembering that there's like a rocket? There's like a rocket somewhere? It's probably the treehouse. Good luck, Luca. I'll keep my eyes peeled, but I feel like it's treehouse hours. Balloons! Balloons! It's balloons! Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then... I know it doesn't make up for what I said. But here, you've earned this.
Rollo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, we got flight as well. Oh my gosh, that's going to be a really handy one in a scary bad situation, I feel like. Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Let me just do this. Look, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened, with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Hello. Still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. So sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Babies. Rollo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around, try to find out some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Oh, they're gonna decoy. They're gonna decoy the person out, and then the door's gonna be open, and they're gonna run in. I can see it now. Aren't you curious about what all those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. Aww. The babies. Friendship. Kinda wanna just peek over here. See if there's anything going on. I haven't looked over here yet. Over here. Oh my gosh, Super Agent Bunny I think is gone, but this solved. There's a bird. There's a bird. There's a bird up there. It's a real bird. It is not a, it's a bird and no bill. That's like a sparrow or something. That's a heckin' bird. Fascinating. I guess it's like a oh my gosh, I can go over here? Why can I go over here? It's like that little bird person over there, and the librarian looking at that bird would be like, wow. It's like us looking at a monkey, I guess? I guess. That's always, it's just every time it comes up in a game, and it happens more than you'd think. I'm just fascinated. I don't know. It's just very weird to think about. Bro will get mad at me if I see if Beck is home. I can't anyway. Okay. Well, listen, that's where she lives, and she's very cool, actually. And we should all be friends together. Why is that so ominous? Why is it glowing red in the middle of the day? That was the wrong way. It's almost Daisy supper time, any second now. It will be time to go to the Daisy Zone, take a little break. Wait, what was over here? Of course, it's Dawn! It's Dawn! Okay, before I talk to little bat friend who seems to be asleep, it is time to go to the Daisy Zone. And I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna feed Daisy, I'm gonna check my stock, I might get a snack. Please also take care of yourselves. And I'll be back in a few. Daisy time! Welcome back. That music with the Daisy montage was really something. I had a very eventful break. I almost fell on my face just right away, got up out of the chair, and I was tangled in my controller cord, which has what truly appears to be the world's most powerful Velcro on it. And it was stuck to my sock, and it almost took me the heck out. Just trapped myself. Anyway, it was fine. I had a good snack. Daisy had her supper, and she came in immediately and laid down on my heating pad, which I turned on because I am not a monster. And my vegetable stock is looking so good! Okay. And now it is time to have a lovely day in this little town where nothing will go wrong and everything will go right for these beautiful friends. Oh, I almost don't want to wake Dawn up. She's so heckin' cute. I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Exactly. Like a bribe, but with balloons. But I think there's something else going on too. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? A special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal. PH. Up at dawn! Did I notice that before? I probably did. I'm gonna notice it again now and be delighted again. Oh, I heard a little bloop. More bug updates? Oh, it's the sign. I wanted more bug updates. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual Biggest Catch competition. As long as the boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. I trust nothing. Did it. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rollo handed Luca an unopened letter.
Oh? I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Uh-oh.
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself.
I'm very nervous.
But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward, but if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried.
Oh.
Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that.
Oh.
Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Whoever that special guest is, I have an ominous feeling. Oh. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You really didn't have to go all through that trouble just to apologize. I know. But we'd been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I've ruined everything with my big mouth. This was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Luca was at a loss for words. But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We could still go. We kind of did. We just walked all the way through it. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
I was about to say, I don't know if that's true.
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Ah! Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks? I don't think so, bud.
It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Okay, well now I also can't comprehend it. Hi. Oh my god. What? Hey, what? The big freeze that just got an achievement.
Tore through the room. A bitter,
Oh my god.
unfathomable chill.
Did they just heckin' die? Are they dead? Did we just witness that? Did that... What? I thought it was like something bad happened and they're gonna go check it out and there's something horrible. Not... They're frozen.
Before they could react, it encased them in ice.
Oh my god.
Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene.
Oh my gosh.
In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time.
Hello?
The end.
No, it's not. We're gonna go back.
No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Oh my god, okay. Right here we can use break. Oh, we can go back to any point, and if there's one that we can do it. These are all used. There's an option right here for weather to break. We could tickle here or flight here. Oh, golly gosh. Oh my goodness. Tickle. This was around the goo puddle. When we do something really weird. Or tickle, which honestly also super weird in this scenario. Or we go run away here. But the thing about this one is that the things that happened up until that point are pretty bad. Like pretty heckin' bad. So if we go here, maybe there's still a chance to make things a little better. Sorry, I just got a message about donuts. That is very important. A donut message. Okay, I'm gonna go... Oh, I don't want to go all the way back. We did so much. I bet there's gonna be... No, see, this path leads to bad things happening to Rolo. Here. But then maybe that changes something later. Oh my god, I don't know. I bet we're gonna get the chance to do multiple ones. Oh no. This is so hard to decide. The Rumble. Okay, I'm remembering now. When we did Rumble, the weather started. But I mean, we can't control the weather, can we? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Hello, Big Dark Love. Hi, hi. Thank you for that good lurk. I'm just staring here in indecision. I like this path that we're on because we got past this part, which was like the real struggle, literally. I'm gonna go here and do break. We'll see what happens. That's so far back. Break. I mean, it's the same thing.
Luca began
So
to
curious.
respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled
Oh, it's
summer
the opposite.
night. Moonlight filtered down,
So,
shimmering in the treetops.
but that means I don't get to. Oh, this is so hard. That means I don't get. He doesn't get to stay at Beck's because of the weather, and they don't have that amazing conversation in her room and yell out the window. This game. Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him about...
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promised you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. There's a juicy secret you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Friendship for all of them. Okay, this can be saved. This can be saved. Maybe.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
Skulking. So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. Oh my god. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Their little faces. Okay. In the future, alternate reality of this storyline, Eris Valentine borrowed the hazmat suit. To give to who, though? It's not her wearing it. That's Eris Valentine. Who's she talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course, says a mysterious voice I don't know how to voice. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now, this is what I was talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything? I wouldn't expect any less of you. I just worry about your part in this, and let me handle... You just worry about your part in this, and let me handle the rest. Who are you? I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask.
Oh my god,
hair
oh my god.
pushing out from all corners.
Gran! Sorry, not Gran. Not Gran. Why? What's happening?
A chill ran down Luca's spine.
Family. Oh my gosh, she fit all that hair in there. That's why it was so round.
His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in arousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Oh my goodness. This sure has taken a turn.
Chapter 5. What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
It's a very cozy sweater. I wish I had that sweater. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my Gran. That was your Gran. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Oh my. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
I do not trust what everybody is signing. There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Ha 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 ha. Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Oh, Gran told me to just keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. Gran is a smart lady, Luca. I hope so. Speaking of which, better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. I will not. Tell me my story. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned, are you prepared to live with the truth? Oh. Hello, cool teens. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Oh my gosh, I said Z. The Americans are getting to me. Have you noticed how all the Perennial Harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam? Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Because they're clones! Well, customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. Can't wait. See if Piper is up here in the dark reading. I better not dilly-dally. There we go again. Will I go this way? Oh, I can dilly-dally over here. Nobody there, though. Hey, this guy isn't here. He said he would stay there all the time. Maybe because it's nighttime. I guess that's fair.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
What is on that banner? It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yeah, she has been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? No offense, but does anybody? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr lopped his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family. Present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just a festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Is it capitalism? Seeds? Oh no. Seeds? Yep, little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
Don't like that. I don't like that. You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it. It can grow into something truly special. See, all of that is true and I love it, but coming from this guy... You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. Literally? 'Cause all it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. What a thing to say to the mayor. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rollo like? Rollo, he's... Rollo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Oh, big deal, fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used as fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water, or air, or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot when that happens. Crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rollo's farm got the short end of the stick? Sorry, another message. I think it is also about donuts. Oh, never mind. Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since perennial harvest. I need that voice exercise that the perennial harvest guy was doing. What was it? Grip. Give me the gift of a grip sock. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative? Yep. First thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. What does that mean? They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. Oh boy. We'd better get going. Like that. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. You must be Rollo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rollo waggled his head with
Gosh,
pride.
this is night and day with what happened to the other one. You'll find we spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Hey, that's loud. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. What am I supposed to do with it? Oh, wrong button. Rollo. Ah, here we go. Oh! I don't... Oh, this was gonna move? Oh boy. My throwing skills are something to be desired. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust this new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, was it? I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. Yeah, exactly. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rollo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your Gran talking in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine? Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your Gran, and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my Gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. They could so easily have another one, though. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. Disagree! All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Wait, but did he know his grandma before she moved in? Suddenly I have questions. Exactly. Oh my gosh, thank you, Beck. Did you know your gran before? Not really, no. It's been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way. But are we sure your gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family. But you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. And Pa always says, folks only bury stuff worth digging up. You need to investigate your house. If my gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. And we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. Sorry. You can count me in. Oh my goodness.
Chapter 6.
Made it to chapter 6 again.
Secret Lair.
Secret lair.
Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Oh. Oh, knock, knock, knock. Oh my gosh, the little pajamas. Oh, they're so cute. I want them. What time is it? Whoop. Oh, daytime sweater. All right. Oh my gosh, knock, knock, knock. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I'm going to probably cut it short here. I need to go make supper myself. My broth slash stock actually needs attending to. Okay. Yeah. I think it'll probably save right at the beginning of this little scene, so that's actually perfect. Perfect. I'm just looking around, seeing where we're gonna go today. It's kind of a quiet day on Twitch.tv on my little corner of it. I think we're just gonna go in honor of these adorable little animals. We're gonna go see some more animal friends. After this ad. Hi, Daisy. She is an orb. Okay. Okay. If you've been hanging out, thank you so much. I appreciate the lurks, the hangouts. It all helps a lot. So I'm just gonna, since it's kind of a quiet night for us, we're gonna head over and go to the aquarium. Aquarium day? Aquarium day. Yeah. Actually, I misspoke. Not aquarium. It is a rescue. So let us go observe some otters. I think it's otters on the screen right now. I can't super see. Let me see. Yeah, those are some good otters. Oh, and they're doing a cute thing. It's time to go. Again, thank you for hanging out. Can't wait to play more Beacon Pine soon and see what the heck is going on. Good night for now. Good night. Thank you.